Yo guys, what is going on? Back here with another video. And today, um, it's not good for Derick Henry and the Tennessee Titans. So this is what I'm going to be talking about today. What's going to happen? Well, Derick Henry yesterday when he was facing the Colts, apparently went down with a foot injury. He came in and out of the game, probably re-aggravated it while he was playing, while he was injured. Um, and he's out for 6 to 10 weeks. So he's gonna have surgery. It looks like not good if you're a Tennessee Titan fan. Not good if you're a Derrick Henry fantasy owner. Next man up is J.D. McNichols. Apparently, they just signed Adrian Peterson to the practice squad. But yeah, not good for the Tennessee Titans. Basically, what that offense is all shaped around is Derrick Henry. And why I say that is not only does he help you in the running game, I mean, he gets you 30 touches a game. I mean, that's basically why he's such a big point. But another reason why is he makes sure there's like 8 men in the box trying to defend him. That way, Ryan Tannehill, when he does have to pass, he's able to throw to a wide open AJ Brown or a wide open Julio Jones, or sometimes you'll find his tight end wide open. These playmakers that when they brought Julio Jones in this offseason, it was people were viewing it as an offense that was going to be unstoppable. I mean, who are you going to guard? You have to have 8 men in the box to guard Derrick Henry. You have to have a double team on either Julio or AJ Brown. I mean, it was just a bunch of people saying, "Oh my God, this offense is going to be great." Plus, Tannehill isn't a scrub at quarterback either. Now, what I would like to say is this: um, you know, 6 to 10 weeks. That's a long time, especially right now. I mean, we are in an extended season. How does this impact the Titans? Um, like I just said, you're not going to have 8 men in the box anymore. I'm going to expect people to be doubling down on A.J. Brown or Julio more. You're not going to be getting these wide open throws to A.J. Brown and Julio, even though they are great players. They are great wide receivers who can get open. They are going to get open, of course, but not like they would have if Derrick Henry was still in the offense. Now, if you're a Derrick Henry fantasy owner, is it safe to drop him? I don't know. If you have an IR spot, 6 to 10 weeks. We're in week 8 right now. You might, if he does come back, the least amount of time is 6 weeks, right? So, you would get him back week 14 because since we're in week 8, and that'll be around playoff time. But man, I don't know. Maybe if you have an IR spot that you could just put him in, I would do that. I wouldn't just straight out drop him, but it's tough. It's tough if you're a Derrick Henry fantasy owner. Now they did sign not AJ Brown. They signed Adrian Peterson to the practice squad. He will be elevated. I'm not expecting Adrian Peterson to get so much of the workload. I mean, there are possible trades that the Titans can bring in. Melvin Gordon's a name. Miles Sanders might be a name out there. There could be David Montgomery since Khalil Herbert. He's been doing so good with the Bears backfield, with the Bears running game. He's just been so good. Maybe the Bears might want to move on from David Montgomery. And Mike Davis is another name. Mike Davis last year was really good. Hasn't been utilized a lot this year with the emergence of Cordero Patterson, but he has been a good running back in the past. So maybe if you're a good, maybe if you're a fantasy owner, maybe pick up one of these guys once they get traded, if they get traded. But I would expect Mike Davis to be probably the name on the block. The best available. Melvin Gordon's still good, but he's not the same as he used to be. David Montgomery's still good. But I would like Mike Davis in the offense since Mike Davis adds just pass catching too. He's a good pass catching back. They don't utilize him a lot in Atlanta. I think he would be a good name. He's still a decent back. I wouldn't mind Mike Davis joining the Tennessee Titans. Now, how does this impact the trade deadline? Like I just said, some of these names are going to be hot commodities. I mean, Mike Davis, Melvin Gordon. There's going to be guys like Miles Sanders, David Montgomery, who might be on the move. So you might want to go after them. Yeah, but I feel bad for Derick Henry, man. He was having a hell of a year. He just ran for 2,000 yards last year, and he basically, in week 8 alone, he put up numbers that some guys don't even get in a full season. That's how good Derick Henry is. I mean, I get it. He runs the ball 30 times a game, and I get it. You're going to get yards eventually. But he's just such a staple in this offense. And, if I'm Mike Vrabel and that Tennessee coaching staff, when he comes back, you're not going to probably run him 30 times anymore because you know what can lead to it. I mean, look at Christian McCaffrey. He doesn't run the ball 30 times a game, but he gets at least 30 touches a game because they use him as a pass catcher too. So he'll run for like 24 times, but they'll target him like 8 or 9 times out of the backfield, And look where it got Christian McCaffrey. He's hurt, You can't be putting these pressure on running backs all the time. And I get it. Derrick Henry is a freak of an athlete. He's amazing. But eventually you're going to get worn down. Eventually we're all human. We all can get injured at any given time. And that goes for players too, even though we look up to them as these amazing athletes, and they are. But they are human still, and humans can get injured. And we just saw Derrick Henry, who a lot of people thought couldn't get injured. And he's out for a significant portion of time. But anyway, guys, that's what my thoughts are for fantasy, what the Titans should do at the deadline. Let me know what you guys think. How will this impact the Tennessee offense? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.